Hi, welcome to a quick walk around video for our Nissan Note. Just taking this one in Part X. The customer drove down from, I'm trying to remember now, at least the Midlands, if not further, so it's had a good run down to us. A few little cosmetic bits to point out as we go round, commensurate with a higher mileage vehicle, but by no means untidy. It's really quite up together. Right, so it's like I'll find out the colour code and put it on the advert, but it's like a deep blue metallic. Alloy wheels are like a two-tone black and silver. Obviously there's some, it's not corrosion as such. These have got lacquer, and water gets under the lacquer and bubbles the lacquer off. So there's a few instances of that with the wheels. They are 16-inch. Bodywork for the most part is really clean and tidy. You've got a little chip there which we're going to touch in, so that will look better than it does now, but just for the sake of transparency, that's what it looks like at this moment. Rear parking sensors, I've tested those, that's all working. Right, here's the boot, parcel shelf is present. It's a funny one, not funny I suppose, it's huge leg room, so it's designed for passengers more than luggage, so the boot is quite shallow. It does have this false floor sort of effect, so it is quite deep. If you take those bits out and remove the parcel shelf, you could get quite tall things in here, but for a car of this size, a relatively small boot, if that's your concern, I mean, come down and try it by all means. But if you're ferrying adult passengers around frequently, huge amounts of legroom for the size of the car. That seems to be the trade-off for this one. Bodywork down this side, all pretty neat and tidy. It's got the front fog lights down there, you can see. Privacy glass all through the back. So electric windows in the rear. As you can see, it's sort of part leather, part cloth type setup. You've got your ISOFIX points for the two outer rear seats. If the middle seat isn't in use, it's got a little fold down armrest there as well. Grey head lining, lighting controls for the rear. Got magazine holders there. But as you can see, the legroom is like massive, like huge. I've got this seat almost all the way back and there's still tons. There's 12-volt point there, and that's a little cup holder there. Rear seats have the rear doors have the child locks. Obviously much the same this side. All nice and up together, no rips or tears or anything. It's like black leather with a contrasting blue stitching. I don't know if it's genuine leather, it might be sort of imitation or whatever, but you know, it looks the part. I was going to go on about the legroom again then. I think I'll give up on that one. Right. Electric windows in the front, obviously. I'll try and do this with one hand. So there's all your owner's manuals. There's one for the car itself and one for the Nissan Connect, the entertainment unit. Switch on the side here should you want to turn the passenger airbag off and fit another rear-facing child seat here. No ISOFIX points though, it would just be using the traditional belt fixing. You've got airbags on the sides of the seats there as well. It's like a storage area here that's built into the front of the glove box. That's not dirt in there, it's like scratches. I don't know what they've had in there previously. It's sort of scratched around a bit. Up there is a little thing to pipe the aircon in. As advertised here, you can use it as a cool box. So the AC comes through there. The passenger airbag is of course up there. And you've got little tweeter speakers in the doors as well. Alright, we'll go around to the driver's side now and I'll show you the controls there. Showed them to you individually, but there's obviously the 4 electric windows there. Turn your traction control off here, your electric mirrors are over here, and that's just your headlamp aim adjustment. There we are, 128,012 miles as it sits here today. No warning lights on, other than obviously in need of a bit of fuel. Auto wipers, auto lights. Came into us with 2 keys, both original Nissan remote locking types. Multi-function steering wheel, so all your more or less audio controls and onboard computer controls are there, and then this side all relates to the cruise control. Obviously you've got your phone linked up, that's how you activate the phone with that button there. So there we are, FM and AM radio. That's where you would link up your phone. CD is just a single slot there, and the auxiliary ports, I'll show those to you in a second. Now the nav will work. At the moment it's missing the SD card. I'll get one ordered on eBay as soon as I finish this video. Funnily enough, the people who traded this car in bought a Qashqai from us, and that came in exactly the same way, needing the SD card there. The advantage of this to you is that it will be the brand new 2022 maps as opposed to the 2013 maps that it would have come with, so ignore that, it will be working and it will be all brand new up-to-date maps. There's some other bits and bobs there, you can set up your Bluetooth. This will be Bluetooth audio as well as just for calls, so quite advanced for the age. Up here is your inputs, you can see those, obviously it's USB and then the traditional headphone socket type above that. There's your aircon controls. Tucked right under there is a 12 volt point. Cup holders there, cubby hole for change and whatnot there. 5-speed manual gearbox, traditional type handbrake, panic button to lock the doors there. The driver gets a little armrest. You've got your vanity mirrors built into the sun visors. Your lighting controls are here. This is not a it is a rear view mirror of course, but it's not an auto dimming one by the looks of things. Just looks like a regular one to me. Okay, I think I've pointed out everything that I can see. Oh, hang on, you've got some, just one last thing, some head height airbags there by the looks of things. Right, so I think that concludes everything that I can see on the car. If there's a feature I've missed, please don't hesitate to give me a call and I'll pop out and check for you straight away. I'll include as many pictures as I can of the inside, the outside, and any paperwork that came with the car, so if you're having this one delivered you should have a really good idea of what to expect. Obviously if you're local to the site and you want to pop down and see it, that's great. Just phone us up and make sure you make an appointment first so that someone's here to see you. Okay, thank you very much for watching.